As the Giants head coach, if you could pick anybody, who's your pick?
I love that because this sheet asks a different question than that. But I'm willing to answer this one as well. First off, I think it's a problem you fired Dable. That is a mistake by the Giants.
Really?
However, John Gruden is the answer to this question.
Gruden.
To handle the personalities of the creatine Caucasians.
Who are the creatine Caucasians?
That's Cam Scattaboo and Jackson Dart.
Okay.
To handle those types of guys, you need an individual like Gruden. He's done his time. He's been doing his thing at Barstool. He's got a phenomenal breakdown on YouTube. You guys should go check it out. Phenomenal. This guy's got juice. He loves ball more than anybody else. That's my guy.
And Jackson Dart, he was somebody who attended the Gruden QB camp.
That's right. Got pissed off about the clap.
I like that.
I like that as a name, but let's go around the horn and maybe give some others. Adam Schefter, obviously top insider in the game. What would you just say as a overarching comment on the Giants head coaching search?
I think a lot of people believe they'll go for a coach with experience, considering that a few of their recent hires, Brian Daboll, Joe Judge, some of the others have not had head coaching experience prior. We know that Tom Coughlin had 8 years of head coaching experience when they hired him. That worked out pretty well. So if you're going to go to a head coaching pool, does that mean that you're going to take one of these coaches that perhaps gets terminated in this cycle? Because there could be 5-6 coaches that lose their job in this cycle. Does that mean that a college head coach qualifies? Somebody like a Jeff Hafley, who's coached at Boston College. Somebody like
Boston
Marcus Freeman at Notre Dame. Does a college head coach qualify for a New York Giants head coaching job if you want experience? I think there's a lot of different ways they can go with this. Obviously going to be a critical hire, and they've got a lot of hires wrong. They need to get this one right.
Will, you gave a name in the pre-show meeting that I think is worthy of the actual program. Who is the former head coach? Who is the former head coach in the NFL that is now coaching in college that you mentioned?
Billy B, Bill Belichick. I mean, that's going to be a conversation. I'm sure he's in all the odds makers, everything else. You know that guy wants to be back in the NFL. College,
Of the Giants.
North Carolina has been playing better on the back half. Nobody's talking about it. However, it doesn't seem like the whole college world has worked out as well as he'd like. If he had the opportunity, I could see him being in the NFL tomorrow if the New York Giants wanted.
Well, he did call the Jets and inquire whether there was an opportunity to interview with them. It's just an exploratory call. I would imagine the Giants, who he was the defensive coordinator for, is certainly on his mind. Could you see Belichick being in the NFL again?
I think college has stained him to say, okay, I don't want to be here. But I would say, like, I said the same thing last year when he got let go by the Patriots. In some ways, the way that he goes about running his program is hard to upstart somewhere else. And that has shown in North Carolina. But the benefit that he had with the Patriots was that everything ran through him, from the PR to what was eaten to the schedule to every position. Right. He built that trust. That's hard to get at a new place. So for Belichick, to me, if you're going to hire him, that is the question. Without that, is he as effective?
Daniel, give us a name that you might want to
I'd give you two names, and these are the names that I would like for the Giants. Realistic or not, I don't know that. Okay. One would be Kevin Stefanski if he gets, if they move on in Cleveland. And the second name, I'm not saying this to be, I would love Ryan Day there.
I think Ryan Day.
He's got NFL experience. Was with Chip in San Francisco.
A phenomenal head coach.
Who becomes the Ohio State?
I like that pick.
I just think he's a great coach.
You like the beat disrupted.
That is good.
I don't mind that. That's the first thing you said today I like.
Didn't you say he's taking it, Taylor?
Coming up, the first thing. His name in All-Pro each of the previous 3 seasons. Who's the other one? Gentlemen.
This is a huge opportunity for Dan Orlovsky every time we go to a commercial.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. He says, easy, no problem. He's let us down multiple times.
That's not
Dan
true.
is the friend he claims to be.
That's not true.
This answer will be correct. This is a Dan Orlovsky. Will, who we got?
We are going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Back up because that's wrong.
Dang it! You didn't say Dan, what are we doing? And you know with this show, you're always going to talk about the Cowboys. We haven't talked about them once this show. Once this show.
I said CD.
Why are you making this about you?
Hawk, you didn't know either.
Hawk, you walked in here and read that like a kindergarten.
I feel bad. I felt really good about Amon-Ra. I felt great about it.
Well, I hope you feel good about this. We're not friends anymore.
Yep, it's over.
He's not a friend of the program.
Good job, Hembo. Okay, from CD to GQ. Oh, that's me improvising. Let's play a game we're calling Is This Suitable? Let's get back here.
Look at the boys out there looking.
Love the graphic.
All right.
Love the graphic.
Favorite graphic ever.
Because our boys are all suited up and Shefty's in tats, which I love.
Dang, all right.
Let's ask, does the Eagles play calling suit A.J. Brown, Will Compton?
Oh, absolutely not. I think it suits Jalen Hurts. It suits whatever their offense is trying to do when they score points, but it definitely does not suit A.J. Brown.
Okay. I agree. Dan Orlovsky, we're going to you now.
Great insight on that one.
That was good. It was a good take.
Reverse the question, make it a statement. Nice.
Nice.
What does this game mean for the Lions, and what can they do on offense?
Yeah, it's obviously a big deal. I think the three things that I would do if I was Detroit was be number one, no surprise, I would get into my 6 offensive lineman run group. Philly wants to play in nickel. Why? Because they want Cooper DeJean on the field. I would as well. This is something with Dan Skipper the Lions have really started to do is get under center, run those 6 offensive linemen. Washington loves to be in nickel as well with their nickel defensive back on the field. Look at the seams that are created with their 6 offensive linemen run game with Jahmyr Gibbs. I would say the second thing is you're going to have to cover Gibbs. Zach Vaughn, really good. Nakobe Dean, really good. 2 good backers for Philly. You got to prove to me that you're going to cover this guy one-on-one and he's going to lose. Because I don't think that there's a backer in the league that can consistently in space cover with Jahmyr. That 6 offensive linemen as well, you got to prove to me you can cover J-Mo. Quinyon Mitchell's been great. But you can't come on TV and say there were guys open last week for Green Bay and Jordan Love just didn't throw it.
I said that.
And then sit there and say Quinyon Mitchell covers everybody. I think that Jameson down the field can create some really high-end separation. Good corners in Philly. Good corners. Quinyon's great. But I still think that J-Mo can win one-on-one at times.
You know what fires me up at Jared Goff? He always throws it to the open receiver. That's what I love about him. Yeah. He crushes that. Yeah. No, he throws it to the open receivers.
What a concept, right?
What a concept.
I wish I had
under center,
that.
too. You love him under center.
I wish I had under center.
Play action. Great throws, great timing, precision.
Let's stay with the suit motif here.
Okay.
Taylor Lewan. Let's begin in Chicago. Dan, why is Caleb having so much success in year 2?
He's a much better play-action passing quarterback this year than he was last year. Last year in play-action game, he was bad. This year in the play-action game, he's been good. And I think the reality is it allows him to just be a reactionary player and a attacking player. And the playmaking element is a little bit more enhanced when he's playing in that play-action game. There was the moment in the Giants game in the 4th quarter where he just put this team on his back in their play-action bootleg keeper game and just became a playmaking athlete was the reason they won.
Okay, what's your biggest concern for Aaron Rodgers after what was a confusing Sunday night game against the Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers came out and said, hey, on 3rd down, we're going to double-team DK Metcalf and double-team Pat Freiermuth, and you got no one else to throw the football to. And that's their reality. And unless somebody steps forward outside of those 2 players in their pass game, the defenses that are smart and well coached are going to sit there and say, we're going to dare somebody else to beat us. And I don't think the Steelers have that person. No one's throwing the ball downfield less really right now than Aaron Rodgers. And when you take away that efficiency and get them to those situations where they can play 1-on or 2-on-1 versus those guys, that offense is going to struggle.
All right, the Broncos are 8-2, but their offense has been putrid.